Bamboo here, and I want to talk about soldering irons. So I had this old Weller soldering iron that I used for many years, great soldering iron, but finally gave up the ghost. And it doesn't have a digital display, it just has a temperature display, so I just got to trust that whatever is on the display is the right temperature. It's just not heating up. It could be where the cats chewed on the wire, but the wires still look okay. The casing was damaged, but the wires internally still looked okay. It worked for many years, and I'll probably get another iron to try it out just to make sure that it's not this unit. But when I looked it up, it was hard to find this iron. The cost of it was more than getting something with a digital display. I picked up this X-Tronic soldering station on Amazon, and it looks like the same sort of station is sold by a few different vendors. It had good reviews and it had a digital display. Had a bunch of accessories that I maybe don't need, but let's see. Let's open this up and see what's inside. And I think it was probably cost less than the replacement of a new soldering iron for the Weller manual. Everything looks nicely packed in here. We got some desoldering wick. Looks like a solder roll wheel. Soldering sponge. Some cleaning sponge. It's got the tip cleaner with the coiled brass, I guess, and so that's integrated into the soldering iron holder. Also came with this solder sucker, some tweezers, this tool, which I'm not exactly certain what that is, I'll find out later, some rosin core solder, and these solder suckers, I'll use it until it breaks, but they usually end up breaking. Piece of foam. Oh, so here's the soldering iron. So the quality is probably a little lower than the Weller of the plastic body. Like here, when you flex this gap opens up, and the Weller, it's like a nice connection, overmolded connection. And I like this foam grip on the Weller too. On the Weller iron, this has a plastic rubberized grip, and you can't grip it quite as far forward. Ends up being about the same as the tips, a little bit shorter. I wonder if the tips have similar compatibility. So it comes with 6 different tips. You have these smaller, different style tips. Probably mostly be using the pointed ones, the wider ones I don't use so much. And there's one that has a nice big flat on it that might be good for like heating up a big area. Looks like there's 2 of the same size that comes on the iron. Let's see what shape these are compared to the Weller. Oh yeah, totally not compatible. Not the same tips at all. So it looks like this one has like a ceramic cartridge that goes deeper into the tip. I guess this acts as a heat break maybe, so the heat doesn't come up to the handle quite so much. Alright, now let's open the box for the main unit. The cord is sticking out. Here's the main unit. It's got the digital display, control knob. I was looking at a Hakko iron too, because good quality, but the Hakko irons all have the push buttons up and down. I really do not like that. I like the control knob to be able to quickly make my adjustments. And you can change between C and F, which is nice, because some of us understand Celsius, some of us understand Fahrenheit. So give it a try. I'm going to go ahead and plug it in, set this up, and give it a try and see how quickly it heats up. I'm going to use the infrared thermometer to check that. Seems a little bit tricky to get out, trickier than I would expect. Oh, it's actually sticky tape down. They don't want you to double sticky tape. They don't want you taking this off. They want you to take the cover off, but the cover is captured. There we go. There's tip storage on the back here. And this is a solder reel. Not exactly sure why the solder reel is narrower than this. Maybe something will explain that later. Maybe it's just for tension. Looks like you can attach it. You can screw it on either side of the station. There's holes over here. The screws are over here. You can screw it there. It's definitely has this step in so that this doesn't touch the soldering station there. But I'm not sure why it's so wide. Okay, we're gonna see how fast this one heats up. So there's a power switch on the side, and right now the tip is completely cold, and you're gonna see the temperature currently in Celsius, and it shows you how it's heating up right now. So if you turn the knob, you'll see it show you the set temperature. Then after a few seconds, it shows you how it's heating up. So this is set to 600 Fahrenheit or about 320 C, and there you go, it's already heated up. And yeah, it's already heated up, melting solder, no problem. So it heats up pretty fast and it works. And it doesn't flicker like that in real life. It's just in the video. I think it's flickering. But you can see when you adjust it, and then you wait a second, then you'll see the temperature start to rise. And this light turns solid until it reaches the set temperature, and then it starts to flash. That's pretty hot, so turn it back down to like 600. And here you can see it going down. Here I'm in Celsius, here I'm in Fahrenheit, and you can see it lowering. A lot nicer than the knob than just having the knob without the display, because at least I can see what's going on now.